Good evening. Thank you all for coming. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Super excited about this event. We've been trying to get it together for a while, so we're excited to have you all. And Happy New Year. So I'm going to tell you about Normal and start by telling you a bit about my background. I was a founding team member at the consumer products company Quirky. Quirky is a company that makes 3 brand new consumer products every single week. At Quirky, they say they make invention accessible. And they do this by leveraging an online community of close to 1 million people all around the world who submit ideas onto a website. And every single week, people vote and rate and curate these ideas, the best bubble to the top. And then each week, 3 brand new products are made. Now, at Quirky, the way we were able to move so quickly was because of this online community of 1 million people who were helping design, and also because of the best advances in manufacturing, in 3D printing, laser cutters, vacuum form machines. All of that is at the Quirky team's disposal over in West Chelsea. So at Quirky's office, they have this amazing design lab where they're able to rapidly prototype and build things and test, and so they can launch 3 brand new products every single week. Through my time there, and making 3 products every single week and different things and pet products and gadgets and home electronics and all this stuff, I came to this realization, right? This realization that we're living in this small, medium, large world. This world where everything is a size, right? You ordered your morning coffee today, might have been a large, a medium, or a small. Everything is a size. And I call it this sort of Goldilocks world, right? Where everything is maybe too big or too small, a little bit too hot or too cold, and maybe, hopefully, you get something that's close enough. And in my case, it's never close enough, and it's never just right. So I'm pretty much a medium from the shoulders down. I have these large swimmer shoulders that haven't gone away, even though I stopped competitive swimming 8 years ago. A pretty average head, and I've been told that I have an extra large mouth. And of course, super normal ears. So it didn't used to be this way though, right? You used to go to your local tailor shop in your town, and you could get an outfit that was built for you. It may have been medium in the body and large in the shoulders, or whatever it was. It wasn't a size. It was built for you. You could get shoes at your cobbler. They weren't a size. They were specific for your feet, right? And then everything changed, right? Henry Ford, Industrial Revolution, and everything became standardized. So the truth is that mass customization, it has been around for quite some time. You could look at Nike, right, in their Nike ID program that's been around for over a decade. In Dell, also, custom computers. You can order something specifically for your needs. That's been around for quite some time. In fact, there's even a company called Ultimate Ears that makes custom headphones. Now, the process to order a pair of Ultimate Ears is extremely cumbersome. What you do is you make an appointment at a doctor. You make an appointment at an audiologist. They ask you to squirt silicone in your ears, keep your jaw clenched for 10 minutes, and then 6 weeks later, and depending on the model, it can be literally $500 to $2,000, you can get a custom pair of Ultimate Ears or custom headphones. So again, not a very easy or accessible process to the masses. So in the case of Ultimate Ears and other things out there, customization is really slow, it's hard, it's expensive, and it's impossible to scale. So this is why I started Normal. It goes back to that Ultimate Ears company I mentioned before. I wanted a pair of custom headphones. As I said at the beginning, I was a competitive swimmer for years, did a lot of running for cross training, never ever had anything that fit. It would fall out when I run, they would break, totally not meeting my needs. And I wanted a custom pair. So I came across this company, Ultimate Ears, but a visit to a doctor, a 6-week lead time, and a $2,000 price tag was not something that I was going to be okay with. So I went down this path of prototyping what is now Normal. As I mentioned, I was at Quirky for 5 years, so I had been around 3D printing and prototyping and trying to figure out how to make this product a reality. So I started by sticking some things in my ears and realized very quickly that was extraordinarily uncomfortable. So if I was going to make normals, I was going to have to rule that out as something that we asked everyone to do. So how could we go from just a photo to a custom fit shape for your ear? How could we do that while also allowing a standard driver that's not only a standard driver that fits you, but also a driver that sounds incredible, a headphone that fits and also is a premium sounding product that fits you and is customized to your own design preferences and colors and length of the cable? Eventually, a couple months later, we came up with Normal, and this is the process that works today. So you download the mobile app, which is available in the iTunes or in the Google Play Store. The app is NRML. And it prompts you to take a couple of ear selfies, your right and left ear, while holding up a quarter or quarter-size object, which we use for scale. After that, you select your colors, your cable length, your color of the carrying case that you would like, and we built it for you right here in the middle of Chelsea. So behind this screen is actually our factory. That row is our assembly line. Behind there is our engineers. You see the 3D printers in this space. This is where we make every single product. It's built for you right here in New York City. We have 10 3D printers, laser cutters, smoothing station, a paint booth. We also have the downstairs, actually. We have the paint station, a couple additional 3D printers, a whole R&D section. Again, all right here in the middle of New York City. Having this at our disposal allows you to get this, or this, or this, in as little as 48 hours. So in addition to a product that sounds premium, that is custom fit to your ears and to your style, we also wanted to create a brand that people would identify with, that people would want to be a part of. So from the moment that you download that app to the moment that you receive the packaging, you'll see that hopefully it's this brand that, again, is this approachable consumer products brand that is nothing like that trip to the doctor's office. It's nothing like sticking anything in your ears. It's a price point that's accessible and approachable to the consumer. So as part of our branding, actually, sorry, I want to mention this one quote. This was from launch day, Ellis Hamburger at The Verge, and this is something that really resonates with our team. He said, "There are 3D printed bears, guns, pizzas, and flowers, but until now, nothing 3D printed that I'd actually want to buy." So back to the branding for a second. We created this commercial, which is 2 minutes, and I'm going to play it for you guys right now.
Completely unique, in fact. Which is why we created this, the Normal app. You take a photo of each ear and send it to us. We send you back a pair of earphones formed to the exact specifications of those special places affixed to either side of your head. Manufacturing the perfect likeness of an ear, not for the amateur. The work is arduous, puzzlingly complex, and produces peculiar aromas. May I please introduce you to the tailor? He personally crafts each pair of Normal earphones with his dexterous fingers.
Certainly makes sense.
Introducing Normal, custom 3D printed
So that's a 2-minute commercial that we share online, and it hopefully is not normal enough to get people interested in downloading the apps and figuring out what it is that we do here. But in addition to that online presence and that online brand, we also wanted to create more than that. We wanted to create a physical experience. And so that's why the place where you guys are sitting and that factory that I spoke about a couple minutes ago is actually also a retail store. So when we're not hosting a meetup or an event here in the middle of this space, this is actually a store that's open 7 days a week, where we encourage folks to come in and watch their product being made. So the 10 3D printers that I spoke about are actually right here lining the perimeter of this store in a way that manufacturing and retail come together in a way that has never quite happened before. We leave everything totally transparent. When the screen is up, which it is every other day unless we're having an event here, you can see the entire process. You can watch the engineers and the factory team load the printers and unload the printers and sand the normals and paint the normals. It's all transparent to your view, so that folks that, you guys have probably all seen 3D printers, but a lot of consumers have not. And so we're trying to bring that physicality to the masses here in this physical space in Chelsea. So we opened this space on August 9th of 2014. So we had 5 months of last year of selling season. And we're super excited about where we are today. We learned a lot, though, after we've been shipping normals now for 5 months. And we realized that customization actually isn't just important from person to person, but it really matters from ear to ear. So we see, of the orders that we've shipped, we see an average of 20% variance by volume in the ears on either side of someone's head. So if you ever wonder when you go for a run or you're on an airplane or something and the right one hurts but the left one's in, or the left one falls out and the right one's fine, it's because your ears are actually different, and that's completely normal. So here are some photos of some of the orders that we've had recently. Look at that overlay, how different they are, right? And these are the normals in people's ears. And I'd like to end with one quote from Liz Gaines at Recode. This was something that she wrote on our launch day. And she said, "The real promise of 3D printing isn't about manufacturing products for everyone. It's about manufacturing products for just one person." So that is what I have to share this evening. One additional note is normals cost $199 every day, except for the next 24 hours, we're offering you guys a special discount of $50 off. So $149 if you use the code HARDWIRED at checkout in either app, or if you want to do it in the store, you can hang out. There's some team members here around or tomorrow. And thank you.
Thank you very much, Nikki. That was terrific. I'm happy to report that I paid full price for my
Thank you.
supporting the tech community. All right, we have time for a few questions. Yes, so we don't have a mic.
I'll repeat the...
Repeat the questions. Okay.
Did you discover any consistency in ears from person to person? And if so, like, is there like a number of consistency under a 10?
Yeah. So the question is, have you discovered any consistencies in ears from person to person? And the answer is no. Like, there really is no difference. There's no similarity. You cannot map it. I was convinced that that might be the case, maybe within a family. So I took all my family. I'm one of 3 girls, parents, grandparents. I did our whole layover of our ears. They are completely different. You cannot share headphones with your family. And that's why you'll notice when you buy other headphones, it comes with some sizes, like those tips that you put on. And you'll often see like a small, a medium, and a large. Sometimes there's an extra small, sometimes there's an extra large. But the reality is there's very few people that you could talk to that say, oh, yeah, the large is perfect for me. Because there's no such thing. It's a size. And we're not sizes. We're ourselves. So, yeah.
How long did it take you guys to shop around for the drivers that you're talking about?
The question is, how long did it take to shop around for the drivers? And the answer is we didn't shop around for the drivers. We designed the driver ourselves. So we designed the entire headphone as part of that prototyping process I was going through. We wanted to make something that was beautiful, designed beautifully, but also sounded beautifully. So we have some industrial designers and audio engineers we worked at to create what is the normal sound, is that premium sound. So it's a driver that is ours that we're really proud of as that $199 price point. So, yeah. Questions? Yeah.
How do you compensate for creating a 3D product with 3D image?
How do you compensate for a 3D product? How do you create a 3D product from a 2D image? Good question. Yeah. Well, so the reality is that we built this whole proprietary back end. So unfortunately, I can't exactly tell you the answer to that. But what I will tell you is that we get enough information from that photo to turn that into a custom fit product for you. Right now, it does not go in your ear canal. The current version of normals do not go in your ear canal. They're not canal phones. They're earphones. They sit they rest inside your ear. So you don't actually need any additional information than that which the photo gives us. Yes, back there.
A couple of questions. If it's custom built, how do you get people to test the product? If I want to hear how it sounds.
Yeah, good question. OK, let me answer that one, and then you can ask the next one.
Sure.
How do you get people to listen to the product if it's custom? So the answer is you can't really listen to the product until you purchase them. But we solve that in two ways. One is we encourage people to buy it, and we say, if you don't like it, no problem, you can return it. So that actually helps a lot of people. It's a very flexible return policy. It's not a problem for us. The reality is the custom nature of the product actually helps enhance the sound. Because of that sort of seal you get, because of the custom fit, it helps deliver sound more precisely, so that even helps with enhancing the sound quality. With that said, we have built an experience in store. We took it away because it takes up a lot of room. But we've built this listening station that you can hold inside your ears so that it mimics what is the normal sound. So we encourage customers that are in the New York area to listen to it. Again, it sounds better when you purchase it because it's that custom fit, but it does do a good job of showing you sort of what we have to offer. And that said, we realize that a lot of people aren't here and can't come by. And we say purchase it. And if you don't like it, no problem, return it. Second question.
Yeah, so the second question is sort of answered, but so warranty and life expectancy.
Yeah, warranty and life expectancy. We have a lifetime warranty. So abuse them, sweaten them, drop them in water, yank on them, throw them in your bag. It's all fair game. Again, this is meant for that person who is going to give them heavy abuse, is going to run with them, is going to sweaten them, is going to wear them at the beach, is going to expose them to sun. They're absolutely for that. That's how I use them, and they're great. So, yeah.
Have you considered licensing to other audio companies like Beats? And if not, what made you decide to go for it and
Sure.
vertically integrate?
OK, the question is, have you considered licensing with maybe someone like Beats? Or what made you go for it on your own? So I'm going to answer that in a couple different ways. One is, when I was starting Normal, it's true. It was actually right around the time when there was rumors about Apple buying Beats. And it was all this, like, the headphone space is insanely crowded, right? We all know it's insanely crowded. We probably all have several pairs. But the reality is there's no one, not anyone, that is tackling the fit problem the way we are. So we're approaching it at a very different way. And also, so we're doing a couple things that are unique. One is we're tackling the fit. Two is we have a brand that I spoke about that we hope is sort of this aspirational notion of like attainable luxury, right? And three, it sounds premium. It's in that premium headphone space, that $200 space. And we believe that we found a niche that no one else is doing. And then the second part of your question is that it's true, there are a lot of audio companies, big ones, that you all will know, that are reaching out to us. And they're like, whoa, we want to talk to you guys. What are you doing? And so we're entertaining conversations, and we'll see if any of those pan out or if we continue to do it on our own. Yeah?
Do you have any patents?
Patents. Do we have patents? Yes. We filed for patents in several different areas. One is that back-end piece I was talking about, sort of the whole back-end factory infrastructure, the way we turn that photo into that custom-fit product for you. Also patents on the actual headphones themselves, and actually also on our carrying case. If you guys get the carrying case, you'll notice that it has this really cool like pop-up feature for easy cord management. So on our case. And then sort of the general like custom making 3D printed earphones is a business process as well. So, yeah.
Now, I'm working with
hard plastic, or are you
Yeah.
considering also like flexible
Cool.
materials? 3D
Yeah.
printed?
So the question was, are you using hard plastic or are you working with other materials? And the answer is, currently we are using ABS plastic. We're using, we have 10 Stratasys Fortis 250s. So we use the ABS material. It's plastic, it's hard plastic. We're experimenting with other materials as part of sort of our R&D, but right now it is hard. I will mention that it doesn't feel hard because of the way it fits you. A lot of people have said that they don't even feel them in their ears. And as part of our post-processing, so after it gets 3D printed, there's some steps that it takes before we send it to you. One of the things we do is we sand the back of it. So we sand down so that you don't actually see this, you don't actually feel or see the stepping on the inside of your normals. So if you see our photos, you'll notice that you see that stepping on the A side, the part that looks out to the customer, right? We like that. We like to celebrate the fact that it's 3D printed, so we keep that. But on the B side, if any of you get a pair or see someone that has them, you'll notice that that's completely gone. We sand that away so that it feels really soft inside your ear. And then we actually also coat it with soft touch spray so that it is soft to the touch. Good question. Yeah, and then, yeah.
I'm curious about what comes after this, and what are some other products you're imagining?
Okay. What comes after this? So the question is, what comes next? Like, what do you do after headphones? And the answer is that, as I sort of alluded to in my presentation, it's my belief and it's our belief here at Normal that customers want more than just a standard product, right? That's outdated. No one wants a size. No one wants something that's standard. I believe that we believe here that custom products built for your body is where consumers are looking. So when we started Normal, it's called Normal, and our tagline is one size fits none. We don't talk about headphones or earphones at all in our branding, up top, our name and our tagline. So we're open and working on other things. Right now, like, we're selling headphones, and that's what we're doing, but we're excited about exploring other product opportunities as well. Yeah?
Can you talk a little bit more about the process from the photo to the 3D print file that goes to these printers? Automated? Human touch, do you want to say?
Okay, what I can tell you is that there is some human touch and some automated. Yes. It's a good question. It's fine. I can tell you what I can tell you. Don't be mad. Just kidding. Yeah?
So what are your expansion plans? Does that mean, are you going to focus primarily in North America or emerging markets? Because
Sure.
markets tend to be price sensitive. So there's a price difference.
Okay. So the question is, what about your expansion plans? So when we first launched in August, I mentioned, we were just shipping domestically for that $199. And then I think it was in September or October, we released international. So if you are anywhere in the world, you can order normals. They cost $249. And that difference is really just the shipping price. I should mention to you that $199 is all in. That includes tax and it includes shipping. And that $249 is the same thing. It includes tax and it includes shipping. So we haven't done any marketing at all in 2014. So that's our expansion plan in 2015 is to start marketing, right? But what I will say is that this physical location, it's huge, right? A lot of people walk in, they're like, wow, that's a really big store for just making headphones. But what we've built is so that we're ready for scale. We built this entire factory so that we can accommodate many, many more orders than we did even in our first 5 months of business. So this location will survive a lot of growth, actually. If you notice, the way we architected this is that each of these little sort of cubbies or boxes are the same dimension. They're the same dimension to fit a printer. So right now we have 10, but as soon as our demand is greater than these 10 can fulfill, all we need to do is pop out one of these displays and put in another 3D printer. So we could remove that that wire spool and put another 3D printer. So again, this is really built for our expansion. We have 10 printers now, but we could house up to 25 to 30 in this one location.
All right, time for one more.
Yeah.
As far as retail, how do you do
Gifting. Oh, cool. Normals are a great gift. What you do is, well, if you're not in New York, you can gift right from the app. You can choose to send an email as a gift. It sends you a gift code. Or you can also purchase a gift card on nrml.com. So it's super easy. We make this nice letterpress card. We mail it to you anywhere. Comes with some stickers and a little one-pager. Or you can purchase that in store. So basically what you do is you're buying a gift card or a gift code. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Last one.
How many have you sold so far?
Oh, that's not a good one to end on because I can't tell you. But we're very happy with it. I'm sorry.